That would stop you from watching ads. But also welcome and thanks for coming by. Welcome back. You think I want to give you $5 a month? Well, maybe I do. You don't have to. What was he doing? Right, we are resting because we are tired. Maybe I do. Maybe. Don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not forcing anyone to sub. Dun 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 bum, 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 bum. Good, 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 and good. Oh, dreams have puzzled the minds of mortals since ancient times. Strangely, the most obvious explanation of the mysterious dreams has appeared quite recently. The most obvious but obviously wrong one is that dreams are but the delirium of a tired mind as it digests the day's events. Ancient humans were much smarter when they thought dreams were messages of good patrons or the opposite, the interventions of demonic powers. In this case, both hypotheses are correct, illogical as that may be. The commander is asleep. In his anxious dreams, he sees blood-stained stones, smoking torches, rusty chains, and bars. Once again, he's in the dungeons of Dresden, chained in a cell. Huge demons lumber around, clawing at the filthy walls with a horrifying sound. Death in their fanged jaws seems imminent, but more painful still is the expectations of tortures that never begin. Unable to move, barely conscious, in a horrible semi-delirium, the commander mutters a stream of curses. Curses and profanities. What words would be better suited to this foul place? The fever of endless expectations broken by a whisper, a gentle breath of fresh air in a stifling darkness. The ruby eyes of a demoness peer at the commander through the bars. She is similar to the other creatures of the abyss, but also entirely dissimilar. Remember me? I am Urshurella. You gave me the gift of freedom, now I will set you free. The chains holding the commander's body crumble to dust. The dark visitor takes a step forward toward him, passing through the bars as easy as they were made of paper, and holds out her hand. Fly with me. In response, the commander can only mumble, "Get back, demon!" Please don't make me leave. I wish you no harm. The dungeon disappears. Now the demoness and the commander are flying over a moonlit plain. Enemies are hunting you. Demons have somehow acquired unusual powers that are unprecedented among common demons. You're also hunting them. You're trying to figure out who is sending them and whatever the source of their power lies. I will show you where to find the answer. A finger with a manicured claw points down to a cliff top, where stands on an ancient fortress slowly crumbling to dust. A bell without a tongue, an insane crone. Make it speak once more and she won't be able to keep her silence either. She'll give you all the answers. Wake up and try to understand what the dream meant. Is it just me or is video off? Is it? The audio? Could be me since I can't even claim channel points. Is truly the worst timeline. Might be lag. Let me know if it's still laggy and I can see if I can maybe restart stream, I don't know. Everything is looking fine so far. The images fade away. The commander opens his eyes and whispers a word. Unknown alien brought by passing dream. Green Gates, the name of the fortress. If the demoness is to be believed, there is a deranged crone hiding there. Who knows where the demons with these unheard abilities are coming from? Intriguing to learn who this crone is, what she knows, and whether this dream is but a trick to lure the commander into another trap. We cannot find out without visiting the place from the dream. Refresh. Okay. Yeah, let me know if it still lingers after. Temple of the Good Hunt. I ate my McDonald's way too fast. Berries. Anything here?
Move out.
Move out. Nothing. How about over here? Ba 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 ba. Nothing. Okay. Hello, temple. Hello, kid. What an honor it is to see you again, Commander. Welcome to the Temple of Delmer the Blessed. As the temple's prior, I offer my greetings. Remind me, who the fuck are you? They call me Kaido, the shepherd boy. Well, that's what they used to call me, but it's not very fitting for a priest, is it? I come from a village near Lastwall. I've always been drawn to Arista, even as a child. The cleric by the name of Jod. Oh, I know Jod. I remember that. That's from the last game. Once passed through our village, a kind old man. He looked in. He looked me in the eye. A silly little kid, he said, "So you're going to serve Arista just like I did myself." And so I did. When I heard about your crusade, I set out to join it, just like my heart was telling me to do. At first, I served nose under the venerable Rathamus, but now he's gone, and I've left on my own. Rathamus and I marched on Dresden with your forces. We fought in your host. And then, when the demons were driven out, I came here. The temple is centuries old. Aristotle's worshippers would have come here in their hundreds in the past, but even now we get the odd pilgrim wandering in. That's why I wanted to take over this temple. Someone ought to take care of this sacred place. I want to know more about this temple and everything connected to it. Okay, but if Waffle doesn't have an issue, then it's literally just me. Get better internet. Spelled it wrong. Where to begin? This temple is dedicated to Delamere. Oh, I mean, of course, it is a temple of Arista, but Delamere was the prior of this temple. I mean, no, I'm the prior of this temple, and she's like its blessed mother superior to its patron. Oh, what the fuck? It's like being a prior. Oh, it's terrifying. I live here alone, you see. People travel great distance to come here. I've been given an important task. Here in a world when these temples are needed more than ever so that people don't lose their faith. But that doesn't stop my legs from shaking in terror. When I think of my teacher, Rathamus, rest his soul, I just feel like running away. We should play that draw guess game again. Mexico. Mexico. It's always Mexico. I swear I would have run long ago, but one thing that keeps me here, Ursa would not have granted me these spells for no reason. I cannot let him down. Or the people. I can't let them down either. You pathetic Sorry.
You're a pathetic child. You should have stayed home and grown turnips. The crusade is no place for you.
You would know best, Commander. I must be truly pathetic. I should have stayed at home. I looked after animals. What should I do now? Tell me about Delamere. Holy fucking text. She lived in these parts back when Sarcosis was still standing. She was a priestess of Aristo, and the Khalids deeply respect her for her hard nature and unshakable faith. Aristo blessed her with various wonders, and the common folk knew she would stand up to them. Delamere did not like the city life. She said cities encourage vile deeds and corruption of the soul. She said that people ought to live in small clans where everyone knows everyone, where everyone is a kin, and where every person has duty to the rest. You can't hide your sins in a village. In a village, everyone knows what kind of person you are. I'd be down. Might do that for charity. Maybe we'll play During the 24-hour charity stream, we might play a couple of drawful games. Maybe some Jackbox in the evening. She had a revelation, and she would travel around the villages and see how many people lived there. If any settlement had more than 53 souls, she drove out all the rest and told them to sell elsewhere. Because otherwise the villages would have grown and turned into little towns. Her methods were harsh, of course, but people still listened to her, because Aristotle herself was on her side. She had an edge to her. She single-handedly chased off the whole bands of marauders that harassed villagers. And after she died, this temple was built in her honor, in the place where Aristotle gifted her with these relics. See, it was here that a white stag emerged from the forest and spoke to her in a human voice, telling her that she should hunt it because it was the will of her lord. Delmir tracked the stag for 3 days and 3 nights through the forest, and when she ran into the ground, she made its antlers into a bow and its hide into armor, and that bow never misses. And Aristotle blessed that armor so that it repels the strikes of enemies. Fine hunter with a harsh temper, tough and successful. And better yet, someone who is morally opposed to living in those stinking piles of that the uplanders call cities. She sounds just like me. No, nothing. You're nothing like her. She's wise. Teachings. My lord, text. Aristotle's an old god back from the times when there's no such things as towns. Simple as he is, and good. He wants people to be the same. He wants them all to live in small settlements where everyone knows each other. He wants them to value simple joys of life and not vacuous pondering. He wants people to earn their bread honestly through hunting, crafts, farming, and fishing. He especially prizes hunting, of course, which it is for sustenance rather than sport. He is both stag and hunter. He favors both guises. Everything is clear. Anything suspicious in the area? No, everything's quiet around here. There's nothing going on in this temple, that's for sure. Pilgrims have said there's a dragon flying around this area, snatching up travelers and others. So that's just a rumor. Things are quiet here in my temple. Have you heard of my new powers? Yes, I've heard. It's a dark deed, disturbing the dead. Nothing good can come of it. If anybody else had started openly using death magic, I would have immediately accused them of treachery, but it's you, Commander. Okay. Um,
Step aside, boy.
Everything in this temple belongs to me. I won't allow it. This is a holy place. As long as I'm the prior here, I will not allow it to be plundered. Okay, you've signed your death wish, good sir. Bye, boy. Anything good on you? Crypt key. Oh. Bye.
Pay attention.
Oh. Hello, secret passage. Poor priest boy. He had no idea.
Something over there.
Oh boy.
You can trust me.
Actually, I really can't, but...
I hope you appreciate this.
You follow.
Do.
I am helpful, am I not?
That's everything here.
Onwards.
Okay, well, we triggered a trap. Too late. Whoopsie daisies. Walked into that one. Magic essence.
I am helpful, am I not?
Ooh, melting incredible dexterity. I like. Alright. What's down here? Well, that's a lot of blood and bloody parts.
Move
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. What is this? Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize the source of disease causing mass ESMS. And they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophilic acts in society at large. There are many ways of disposing of a corpse: burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community, but by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of course importance when all safety measures are taken. Grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. The commander examines a stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Aristel. It's used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. Bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are as easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizing in a clay bowl. Next to it lies a half-gnawed ribcage. Examine the symbols. Oh lord. At first the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon lie on a familiar combination of letters, Delamere. This is the name the cleric Cato mentioned in his conversation with the commander. This sarcophagus undefinitely contains the body of a priestess of Aristel, Delamere the Blessed. It is unlikely that the young cleric could have read these inscriptions written as it was in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Cato provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually compressed of several pieces on the spot. The hairline joins between the fragments are almost impossible to see. There exists a funeral tradition in which priests would place magic seals such as this on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the internal sleeve of Delamere. Cursed be anyone who dares destroy me, the commander. Arcana? Ooh! After several attempts, Ray the Insane manages to break through the spells placed on the sarcophagus. The symbols on the stone seal begin to glow. With a click, the seal crumbles into pieces and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lies the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbol as those in the sarcophagus. And the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there's no unpleasant smell from the commander. Or smell from the remains. The commander, this is why we picked the lich path, breathes life into the old bones and summons them into his service. Little green flames spark to life inside the empty eye sockets of the once blessed Delamere. With a crunching sound, the fingers of bone clench around the bow. Her body slowly rises from the sarcophagus and takes in the crypt with a hateful glance. From her gaping jaw emerges a rasp of vexation. Who has dared? What have you done to me? How dare you desecrate my remains? Pardon me, Ray the Insane, but I see clear evidence that necromancy is wrong and dangerous for the world. You have taken a beautiful ancient legend of a devout priest and turned it into an evil and horrifying parody. Your temple has been defiled, and your priest revealed to be a traitor. My country, awash with corruption, demons, cities, is defiled, so I was right. This cleric is nothing. Bow before me? Yes, master. Oh, we can make her bow. This is great. Just for lore-wise, I want to know more about you. Can it be that my glory has faded and you do not know of Delamere the Blessed, priestess of Aristel, who carries his bow which always flies true, or do you mock me? Do you mock me? They say you were the greatest priestess. Is that true? I served Aristel faithfully. I carried out his will. I fought against the filth of cities. Human highs. People should not live like that. No one should. Corruption sweeps the cities, blah, 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 blah. You feel in your new form. This is an abomination, a betrayal of Aristel. He has forsaken me. I can feel my own rot. I feel the corruption in myself. I would kill myself now, but Aristel abhors suicide, and your will has bound me like a chain. Tell me about your armor and bow. These were the gifts of Aristel. He sent his spirit to me, a white stag. These days we vied with each other in stealth and speed. A noble fight. I did not eat the meat, but instead I offered up to Aristel. From the antlers and hide, I made a bow and a breastplate. I don't have any more questions. I have a task for you. Think of. I'm not releasing you. You're mine. I am not your dog. Carol yours. Stay for now. Oh, I think she's pissed. But you have no choice. You are ours. Nothing like raising the dead to make my Friday night happy. Actually, you know what? I want to experiment. I'm curious if we release her, does she join our party? But I will not forgive. No, we don't. Okay. No, that's not gonna happen. We didn't raise you from the dead just to release you. That's not a thing. We'll be back. You can just guard this temple.
Move out.
Also wondering if we can res and put her back to sleep over and over again. That'd be hilarious. Oh, hello! Hi, dragon! That's not exactly what I want to run into. Oh shit. What a dick of a dragon. What the fuck was that? We almost died. Oh boy. We're actually almost dead. Fucking hell.
The goddess protects us.
Oh yeah, the god does not protect us from a dragon.
Head on.
That was just rude. I was about to say, we can fight, right? Oh, that was just out of nowhere. Why did I move? No, it's fine. Do, 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 do. Bullying at its finest. Dun, do, do, do. Get up, Skilly Bros. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. New weapon, I like, I like. Kinda want to reconnect that. Do, 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 do. Ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. Why you break my screen? Why you do this? It's rude. How could you do this to me? Do, 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 do. Mwah. Breaker screens. Oh, there goes the scouts again. Wait your turn. That's what I thought. Undead skeletons. Fear them. My army just grows. Doom. Alright. Did that. Alright, we're going to Ashengrod.